Everybody stop talking now. Attention. I'm still the greatest of all time. Never again defeat me.
Hello guys, welcome back to your own YouTube channel where we provide everything you need. In today's video, we are going to talk about Muhammad Ali. He was a legend of boxing, and there is no fan of boxing in this world that hasn't heard of him. His strikes were like a strike from a hammer. In his career as a boxer, Ali has shown his abilities many times. And in today's video, we will go through some of these moments. So sit tight, and without wasting any more time, let's get started. Muhammad Ali, who was named Cassius Marcellus Clay Jr., was born on January 17, 1942, and this legend died on June 3, 2016. He was an American professional boxer, activist, entertainer, poet, and philanthropist. Nicknamed the Greatest, he is widely regarded as one of the most significant and celebrated sports figures of the 20th century. He is frequently ranked as the greatest heavyweight boxer of all time, and in 1999, he was named the Sportsman of the Century by Sports Illustrated and the Sports Personality of the Century by the BBC. Ali was born and raised in Louisville, Kentucky. He began training as an amateur boxer at the age of 12. At 18, he won a gold medal in the light heavyweight division in the 1960 Summer Olympics and turned professional later that year. He became a Muslim after 1961. He won the World Heavyweight Championship from Sonny Liston in a major upset on February 25, 1964 at age 22. On March 6, 1964, he announced that he would no longer be known as Cassius Clay, but as Muhammad Ali. In 1966, Ali refused to be drafted into the military, citing his religious beliefs and ethical opposition to the Vietnam War. He was found guilty of draft evasion, so he faced 5 years in prison and was stripped of his boxing titles. He stayed out of prison as he appealed the decision to the Supreme Court, which overturned his conviction in 1971. But he had not fought for nearly 4 years and lost a period of peak performance as an athlete. Ali's actions as a conscious objector to the Vietnam War made him an icon for the larger counterculture generation, and he was a very high-profile figure of racial pride of African Americans during the Civil Rights Movement and throughout his career. As a Muslim, Ali was initially affiliated with Elijah Muhammad's Nation of Islam, or NOI. He later disavowed the NOI, adhering to Sunni Islam, and supported racial integration like his former mentor Malcolm X. Outside of boxing, Ali attained success as a spoken word artist, where he received 2 Grammy nominations. He also featured as an actor and writer, releasing 2 autobiographies. Ali retired from boxing in 1981 and focused on religion, philanthropy, and activism. In 1984, he made public his diagnosis of Parkinson's syndrome, which some reports attribute to boxing-related injuries, though he and his specialist physicians disputed this. He remained an active public figure globally, but in his later years made fewer public appearances as his condition worsened, and he was cared for by his family. Ali died on June 3, 2016. Ali was hospitalized in Scottsdale, Arizona on June 2, 2016, with a respiratory illness. Though his condition was initially described as fair, it worsened, and he died the following day at the age of 74 from septic shock. By 1978, Ali's total fight purse earnings were estimated to be nearly $60 million, inflation adjusted to $322 million. Including an estimated $47.45 million gross between 1970 and 1978. By 1980, his total fight purse earnings were estimated to be up to $70 million. Inflation adjusted, $333 million. Now let's see some of his performances. Versus Gene Koopman. In this match, Ali knocked Gene several times. When Muhammad Ali punched him in the face, Gene lost his defense. Ali found an opening as Gene was not able to recover quickly. Ali saw this and he started bombarding him with punches, because of which Gene got knocked out. When the referee helped him back on his feet, and because he got knocked out, Ali won this match. And instead of enjoying and celebrating and taunting his opponent like many others do when they win, Ali showed great sportsmanship. And while Gene was being taken out of the ring, he escorted him out of the ring. Versus Jurgen Blind. In this match, Ali faced off against Jurgen Blind. Ali bombarded him with punches, and in order to save himself, Jurgen came close to Ali, and he grabbed him from his torso. The referee then broke them apart, and Ali, right after they got the signal from the referee to continue the match, he again threw some very hard punches on Jurgen, and Jurgen got knocked out, and Ali wins this match. Jurgen ended up relying on the referee and others to help him get out of the ring. Versus Richard Dunn. When Dunn fought against Ali during their fight in order to save himself from the devastating blows from Ali, Dunn grappled Ali, but this time Ali freed himself and he started punching Dunn again. And after finding an opening, he punched Dunn so hard that he fell down to his knees. And when he got up, he tried to rush toward Ali, but Ali swung his hand in the air in a circular way. It was like a taunt for Dunn, and when Dunn got close to Ali, he punched him 2 to 3 times. Dunn got knocked out again, and the referee declared Ali the winner. Dunn got up, but this time he was not in his senses, and he tried to rush toward Ali again, and Ali again taunted him in the same way, but the referee stopped Dunn at the right time, and this match ended here. Versus Bob Foster. When Bob punched Ali, Ali got furious, and he punched him on his face 2 to 3 times. One of these blows was so hard that when Bob got hit by it, he at once lost his senses, and he fell down to the ground, although he was able to get back up from it after a short while, but it still was a hell of a punch from Ali. Later on in this match, again, Ali threw some constructive and very hard blows on Bob, because of which he got knocked out. The punch that Ali made on the left side of Bob's face did the trick, and only won this match. Now let's see some of Muhammad Ali's signature boxing techniques. Number 1, the Ali Shuffle. Ali loved to shuffle his feet back and forth, moving side to side and forward and back. He used it so often and his feet moved so fast that he coined the term for it, calling it the Ali Shuffle. Above all else, the Ali Shuffle was basically just Ali using his footwork to his advantage, offering him unparalleled evasive movement that confused the majority of his opponents and left them guessing. Ali could move to wherever he wanted to in the ring, bouncing on the balls of his feet and dancing around his foes with ease. Take note, this man was a heavyweight, but the way he moved inside the ring could be likened to a ballerina performing on stage. Number 2, superior head movement. Another of Ali's incredible boxing skills was his superior head movement. Opponents often found it extremely difficult to connect cleanly on Ali because he moved his head as much as he moved his feet. The result of this is guys just freezing in their tracks, not knowing how to deal with Ali's constant movement. A few missed punches that hit nothing but air, and Ali had already zapped every bit of confidence from his opponent's bodies. Ali would also like to teeter between safety and danger, opening up his head by keeping his hands low and baiting his opponents. Although this is, of course, ill-advised, Ali's superior reflexes kept him out of danger. He had the ability to slip punches within an inch of them landing, and then crack his opponents with a sharp and powerful counter. Number 3, dancing jab. They say the jab is the most important punch in boxing, and there's a great deal of truth to that statement. The jab controls the pace of the action and controls distance. A good jab is oftentimes the catalyst to success. Ali utilized the jab in a variety of ways. At times, he could use it as a rangefinder, pawing at his opponent to gauge distance so he could unleash his power shots. Others, he would use it to stop an opponent in his tracks as he came in for a combination. So which one do you think was his best fight? Which boxer performed best while facing him? Let us know in the comments section below. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you are new to the channel, subscribe and press the bell icon so you won't miss any future videos and updates. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.